it! She's a perfect princess!
I, Kosei Makito, have always been good with my hands, and sewing has been a skill I've had since I was a kid. At my sister Nanase's request, I often made doll clothes for her. Whenever my sister smiled at me, all innocent like the sun, it always made my heart leap with joy when I was a child.
Thanks, Ko-kun.
18 years have passed since then, and now at 26, I work in the sales department of a toy manufacturer. I joined the company as a new graduate and worked at a regional branch for a while, but this year, I was transferred to the main office in Tokyo. Nice to meet you, I'm Kosei Makito. I'll be working hard with a fresh start, so I look forward to your guidance.
All right, let's do our best. You'll be assigned to Chief Inami for your training. I'm Tamaki Inami, Sales Department Chief. Nice to meet you, Makito-kun.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Whoa, she's stunning.
Hey, Chief Inami, let me introduce myself too.
Sure, Ego-kun. I'll prepare the materials for Makito-kun, so you two can chat for a bit.
Once again, I'm Kosei Makito. Looking forward to working with you.
Huh? Oh, I'm Isamu Ego.
Wait, isn't his energy completely different from when Chief Inami was around?
So, what do you think of Chief Inami?
What do I think? Well, I think she's beautiful, but...
Yeah, she's gorgeous. But I'm aiming for her, so don't even think about it. Anyway, I doubt someone like you could ever get close to her, though. Chief Inami needs someone on her level, someone like me, who's got the looks.
Ego's words hit me hard, but he's not wrong that I have a pretty plain face. Even after Ego's not-so-subtle warnings, I pushed through and started my work in the new office. Alright, just a little more and I'll be finished. Probably won't make it before my sister gets here, though. It was my first weekend off since transferring to the main office, and I was desperately trying to finish some doll clothes I had been working on. My sister also lives in Tokyo, and today I'm supposed to give her these doll clothes. By the way, I've been selling doll clothes as a side business recently. Now that I think about it, didn't she say she was bringing a friend? I wonder what kind of person they are. At that exact moment, my sister arrived at my place.
Hey, Ko-kun! Just like I said, I brought my friend.
Welcome. Wait, Chief Inami?
It's been a while, Makito-kun.
When I realized that my sister's friend was none other than Chief Inami, I was speechless. It turns out that Chief Inami already knew about me before I transferred to the main office, thanks to my sister. They became friends through their shared hobby of doll activities. My sister is active on social media under the name Maki Doll, and sometimes she posts about the doll clothes I make.
Every time I saw the pictures Nanase posted, I thought, I'd love to have my dolls wear clothes like these.
Thank you. It's a bit embarrassing to hear your compliments in person. When I was working at the regional office, I used to send doll clothes to my sister via courier.
Thanks as always, Ko-kun. Here's the payment.
Thank you. Always a pleasure. Sorry, Chief Inami. I couldn't properly entertain you.
No, it's fine. I enjoyed watching the process of how the doll clothes are made.
Just before my sister and Chief Inami left, she stared at me as if wanting to say something.
If it's all right with you, would you mind making a set of doll clothes for me too? Of course I'll pay you, and if you're busy, don't feel pressured to do it. Is that all right?
There's no way anyone could say no to that look. Got it. I'll make it when I have the time.
Thank you, Makito-kun.
Ugh, she's so cute. Inami's joyful smile shot straight through my heart. From then on, my sister and Chief Inami started coming over almost every weekend. I don't always have doll clothes to give them, but they say they enjoy just watching me work.
Makito-kun, have you ever thought about pursuing a career in fashion design?
Well, not really. I've never been that interested in making clothes. While making doll clothes, I started having more casual conversations with Chief Inami. By the way, my sister is currently out buying buttons for the doll clothes. I started making doll clothes because my sister asked me to. She's always been clumsy, and the clothes she made for her dolls were, well, disastrous. When she begged me to help, I reluctantly made some clothes, and I still remember how happy she was, smiling at me with pure joy. My sister was always straightforward with her feelings, and seeing her reactions warmed my heart, even back then. We were just kids at the time, but seeing her smile so brightly always gave me energy. That's why I wanted to work in a field that brings joy to children, and it's why I joined this company.
I see. So in a way, your roots are with Nanase. And even now, you always prioritize making others happy, don't you? Whether it's doll clothes or your job, you pay close attention to what people want, and that's why your clients appreciate you. I think it's really wonderful how you always respect others' feelings, Makito-kun.
Thank you.
I'm back! I got the buttons!
My words, which had been on the tip of my tongue, were cut off by my sister's return. Welcome back. Sorry for sending you out. I forgot we were out of buttons.
No worries. It's my way of saying thanks for all the wonderful doll clothes you make. By the way, did I interrupt something?
No, not at all. In the end, those words I was about to say never made it out that day, or any day after that. I'm very grateful for your time today.
No, thank you for the opportunity. It was a pleasure meeting with you.
A few days later, I was in a meeting with a client. This is Kagura-san, a representative from Love Love Toy Box, a toy wholesaler.
It's really helpful to hear your perspective, Makito-san. You really seem to understand things from a child's point of view. I have a daughter myself, so I thought I knew what kids wanted, but I realize I still have a lot to learn.
Haha, maybe it's just that I haven't fully grown up yet myself.
No, not at all. Your knowledge and explanations are always so clear. It's like you're a seasoned salesman. Though I have to apologize for rambling on and getting off track during our conversation today.
Not at all. I'm very grateful for the valuable insight you've shared with me. I look forward to continuing our partnership.
You seem to have gotten quite close to Kagura-san, Makito-kun. By the way, did you know that...
Yes, that's part of why... Chief Inami was responsible for handling Kagura-san's account before me. We've been bonding over our conversations, especially since we chat almost every weekend, but...
Why is that loser so close to Chief Inami?
Ego was watching me and Inami with a frustrated glare. A few weeks later, I found myself sewing doll clothes in the break room during my free time. Things have been hectic lately, and I haven't had any time to work on this. Using a sewing machine will be faster and more precise, but mine is too loud for nighttime work. So I've been sneaking little bits of hand sewing whenever I get the chance.
Puff, what are you doing, man?
Ego's voice interrupted my sewing, so I set down the needle. What do you mean? I'm making doll clothes.
Seriously? You're a guy and you're sitting there making girly stuff like that out in the open? Isn't that embarrassing? Or are you just waiting for the female employees to say, "Oh my god, that's so cute"? Guess a pathetic dude like you has to resort to something lame like this to get attention from women, huh?
Hobbies aren't defined by gender, you know. And for the record, I'm not doing this to get attention from women.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say. I'll just pretend to believe you for now.
Ego walked off with a mocking smirk on his face. I guess he doesn't like that I'm getting along with Chief Inami. Sighing, I resumed working on the doll clothes.
Chief Inami, you really shouldn't be getting so friendly with Makito.
A few days later, Ego stopped Chief Inami to have a little chat.
Why? My relationship with Makito-kun isn't inappropriate for work. In fact, I think keeping too much distance from subordinates would be more of a problem.
No, it's just that he's a guy who makes cute little doll clothes. It's weird and girly. If you keep hanging out with him, your reputation will tank.
Excuse me? What's wrong with a man making doll clothes? Besides, Makito-kun's doll clothes are delicate, warm, and incredibly thoughtful. Do you have any idea how happy I was when I learned he was going to make some for me?
Well...
Ego stammers as Inami corners him, suddenly realizing something.
Wait, you mean the doll clothes he's making right now?
They could be for me, or for one of his other clients. He's popular among the doll community, you know. He makes doll clothes as a side business, even though he's busy with his job. Makito-kun is kind and hardworking. He always strives to make others happy even with his limited time. So stop belittling the doll clothes designer I admire. If you're done, I'm heading back to work. You should do the same and focus on your job instead of spouting nonsense. Honestly, you should learn from Makito-kun's dedication.
Damn it, why does he always... What the hell, Makito? Why are you always getting in the way?
A few days later, Ego's frustration hadn't subsided, and he decided to take it out on me. He made his way over to my desk, clearly looking for trouble. But unfortunately for him, I'd just been called to another department.
Nothing ever goes my way. This is so frustrating.
Muttering to himself, Ego's eyes suddenly drift toward my bag under the desk.
What's this?
Ego squatted down and peered into my open bag, a sinister smile creeping onto his face.
This is perfect. Time to have some fun with this.
Where is it? A few minutes later, I returned to my desk only to realize something was wrong. My bag seemed slightly out of place, and when I checked it, the doll clothes I had packed inside were missing.
What's wrong, Makito-kun?
Sorry for causing a scene, but I quickly explained the situation to Chief Hanami, as it was related to the doll clothes I've been making for her.
So that's what happened. But that doll outfit you mentioned.
Yes, it was the one I planned to give you today, Chief Hanami. Yes, the missing doll clothes were for Chief Hanami. I brought them to work because she had plans this weekend. I'm certain I packed them in my bag before leaving home, but now they're gone. I'm sorry. I'll check at home again just in case I somehow forgot them. I'm terribly sorry.
No need to apologize. I know you've been working hard on it.
Chief Hanami, you're far too lenient.
Ego strutted over, grinning maliciously as he started taking jabs at me again.
You probably forgot it on purpose, huh? Shouting around like that to get her to forgive you? Or maybe it's not even finished, and you're just using this as an excuse to cover it up. You're such a shallow guy, making a scene over some doll clothes during work hours.
I'm truly sorry for causing a disturbance during work hours, but I'm not making any excuses.
Haha, yeah, right. You're always praised for being so considerate of others. But all you really care about is what looks good, right? You're just calculating how to make people like you, and everyone's too blind to see through it.
You think that? Then maybe we should check the security cameras.
Huh?
Ego's cocky attitude vanished as soon as Chief Hanami suggested checking the cameras.
If what you're saying is true, it could affect Makito-kun's evaluation, right? And if something of his was stolen, that's a serious issue for the company to investigate.
That's a bit much, don't you think?
As Ego began to panic, a new voice interrupted.
Excuse me, Kagura-san from Love Love Toy Box has arrived for her meeting with Makito-san? Is everything all right? It seems a bit hectic.
My apologies. I'll be ready right away. Ego smiles wickedly as he notices the situation, while I hurriedly prepared for the meeting.
My deepest apologies, Kagura-san. Our Makito here is causing quite the stir. He's all worked up because he lost some handmade doll clothes. Can you believe it? Honestly, making doll clothes as an adult, isn't that ridiculous?
Stop that right now, Ego-kun.
Hanami tries to stop Ego as he continues his tirade, but he doesn't seem to notice her attempt.
What? I'm just telling the truth, right? Only kids play with dolls, and most people outgrow that phase by the time they're in elementary school.
I see. Only kids, something adults shouldn't do, outgrown by elementary school. Is that what you believe, Ego-san?
Huh?
Kagura's voice remains calm, but her underlying anger is palpable, and Ego falters. With a menacing aura, Kagura steps forward and glares at Ego.
How dare you belittle our doll hobby like that? And how dare you insult Makito-san, the genius doll clothing designer behind Maki Doll?
Wait, doll hobby? Maki doll?
That's right, she's a huge fan of Maki Doll, and my creations have inspired her to make her own doll clothes. In fact, we bonded over doll making during every one of our meetings. It's always been a natural part of our discussions, even back when Anami-san was handling our account.
And let me make something very clear. Makito-san has never once caused me any issues during our business meetings. If anything, our sales have only increased since he took over. Sure, our company's performance was great under Chief Anami's management, but it's even better now thanks to Makito-san. Doll clothing is about bringing children's dreams to life. Even my daughter is obsessed with her dolls, and she gets so excited every time she sees a new outfit design. Someone like Makito-san who fulfills those dreams deserves to be respected, not mocked. I always thought your company had employees who understood children's dreams, but clearly I was wrong about you.
Please accept our deepest apologies for Ego's behavior, Kagura-san. I assure you, we will take measures to prevent anything like this from happening again.
We will make sure to pay close attention to our words and actions to prevent any recurrence of such incidents in the future. Well, with both Makito-san and Inami-san apologizing so sincerely, I suppose I can let it go this time. But I expect a formal complaint will be issued from our side, so be prepared for that. Understood. Again, we deeply apologize.
With Kagura-san now calm, I accompanied her to our meeting. Meanwhile, back in the office, Chief Inami turned to Ego.
So, you were the one who stole Makito-kun's doll clothes, weren't you? We can check the security cameras, so you might as well admit it.
The conversation from before Kagura-san's arrival resumed as Chief Inami pressed Ego. She had put two and two together, noticing his attitude towards me and his reactions to the mention of the cameras.
Yes, I did it. I'm sorry.
Perhaps worn down by Kagura-san's accusations, Ego had no fight left in him. He admitted to finding the doll clothes labeled for Chief Inami and stealing them out of spite. Apparently, he had torn them to pieces and thrown them in the trash.
Please, just keep this between us.
Oh? Did you forget that those doll clothes were made for me? Of course I'm angry! Why would I even consider your request? Also, before Love Koi Toy Box files their complaint, I'm reporting this incident. Do you realize how many complaints we've had about you from clients? How many times have I told you to stop pushing expensive toys onto them?
Ego's work ethic had been severely lacking. His aggressive sales tactics often led to complaints from clients.
If this keeps up, it's bad news for both our company and our clients. Department heads and I have been discussing what to do with you.
Discussing what? You're not saying I'll be transferred, are you? No, I love you.
I can't speak on the company's decision, but as for your confession, I don't feel anything for you, so give up.
Damn it, how did it come to this?
An hour later, after finishing the meeting and seeing Kagura-san off, I returned to my desk and noticed Ego glaring at me with a furious look.
This is all your fault.
What?
If you hadn't shown up, my life would have been perfect. I would have gotten a beautiful girlfriend, and my career would have gone smoothly. You, a nobody, ruined my life.
I didn't know all the details, but it was clear that his life was about to spiral. Blaming me for all of it, though, was absurd. How ridiculous. The problem is that you're a shallow person. So shallow that even a nobody like me can throw you off balance.
What?
You said I was calculating and petty, right? It's true that I often think about how to make others happy, but what's wrong with that? I haven't caused anyone harm, have I? If anything, you don't think enough. You don't realize how your selfish actions affect children or clients. You can't succeed in sales for a toy company with that mindset. Whatever's bothering you, stop blaming others and take a look at yourself. Ego was eventually transferred to a dead-end position at a regional branch. Even there, he remained selfish and isolated. After repeatedly failing to show up for work, he was eventually fired. And now...
You're the only one who understands me. You'll stay by my side forever, won't you?
He supposedly spends his days playing with dolls, muttering such lines. It might be too late for him. Meanwhile, my relationship with Chief Inami continues to flourish. Thank you for waiting. Here are the doll clothes you ordered, Chief Inami.
Thank you. Wow, you've met every one of my requests. It's perfect.
Chief Inami's eyes sparkled with joy. She was both beautiful and adorable. Gathering my courage despite my throat tightened with nerves, I managed to speak up. Inami Tamaki-san, I've admired you for a long time. You're beautiful, dependable. Would you go out with me?
I've always loved your personality, and I love the doll clothes that reflect it. Yes, I'd love to go out with you. When will I get to see you two like this? Hey, Nanase, stop teasing us.
I'll do my best to make it happen soon. I believe that to build good relationships with others, you need to think about how they feel and show compassion. By understanding and respecting each other's feelings, trust and deeper bonds can form. I'm determined to cherish each bond I form and carry that with me as I continue in life.
Wait, we can't see each other tomorrow?
Sorry, I have practiced all day for the amateur competition.
Huh? Didn't you say you wouldn't do any competitions for a while?
You probably heard me wrong. I'll make it up to you later.
Okay, good luck. My name is Nagi Washiyama, 26. I'm busy every day working as a sports journalist. I've been dating a girl that I met through that job, Kanka Soba, but our schedules haven't aligned recently. Boxing match? Was there one happening soon? Kanka works as a temp and does boxing as a hobby. I don't care about that, but...
Oh, Washiyama-san, you finished the interview at the gym? You look down.
Kai-san? Yeah, I finished earlier. My plans for the weekend got cancelled last minute.
What? Unless there's a really good reason, last-minute canceling is the worst. You must not forgive.
I guess when it happens so many times like this, it sucks. She had started talking to me, and we'd been dating for a few months. At first, I thought she was a bright, active girl. But she's a bit irresponsible with her money and, above all that, she goes back on the things she says. It doesn't seem like she's trying to lie, but it's the truth that I can't trust what she says anymore.
How was the interview with Muscle Boxing Gym?
I've always interviewed athletes, so it was refreshing and fun to talk to non-professionals. Recently, these diets have been popular, so they might get more users if we write this column. I worked at a pretty big company, but it was local, so a lot of the interviews had to do with local stuff. Because of that, I got to talk to a lot of local residents, so I enjoyed it. I hurt my knee a while ago, so I can't work too hard, but I'm better at supporting others anyway. Above all else, I'm happy when the words I write reach people and make them happy. Huh? Who? Oh, they're coming today.
So, she canceled the date? That amateur boxer girl?
At night, my younger brother, Ren, and our childhood friend came to my house because they were hungry. They were shocked when I told them. Yay! That's Saturday, right? Wanna go to a summer festival that day? Someone I know is on the festival team. I'm free, so sure. I don't know why you look happy though. Yes! We're gonna have him buy us everything! Right, Nazuna?
I feel bad if he felt like he had to do that.
Huh? You wouldn't have been able to come to his apartment if I didn't bring you, huh? You're just squirming and not making moves. That's why my brother ends up dating random girls.
Okay, I'll go. Let me come, please.
Huh? Here, both of you. Eat and go home. Our childhood friend, Nazuna Kotoi, 20, was the same age as Ran. She also goes to the same school. She was younger, but our families were close, so she was like a sister to me. It's busy! Saturday noon, the three of us were at the venue.
Nagi-kun, how's my outfit?
Yeah, it looks good. You've always liked that color.
Yeah, thanks. Treating me like a kid again. Look at me for once.
Whoa, sorry. I almost bumped into someone that cut in front of me and dodged them. The person turned out to be...
Nagi?
It was Kanka. She was supposed to be my girlfriend, but her arm was linked with some other guy. They look like a couple. Huh? You said you had practice all day. Also, who is that? Wait, I don't have to ask. You've been cheating.
What? I broke up with you and you're being persistent. I'll call the cops.
Everyone turned to look at us. What? Who is that?
Nomi-kun. This is my ex and he keeps asking to get back together. He's the worst.
Huh? You followed Kanka here? Whoa, wait! He's here with us! He isn't following you! Can you not make stuff up? Right, Nuggy? I panicked at first, but I regained composure after Ren spoke. Yeah, I don't have any lingering feelings, and I'm sorry if you thought that way. Bye! A part of me wanted to ask her about it, but if that's how she felt, there was no point in talking.
Nagi-kun, Ren, are you guys okay? Is that...
Yeah, but I'm fine. Just a little surprised.
My ex was so useless and uninteresting. He's a workaholic and not cool at all.
I could hear Kanka's loud voice behind me, maybe to cover up some of the guilt she felt.
And did you see his clothes? So ugly and cheap-looking. That's why the present he got me was so cheap.
What do you want to do? Revenge? Revenge? Mister, all of the fried noodles on the grill, please. Thanks. Eat it all, no leftovers. We're hitting all the food stands after. I'll pay for everything. Whoa, Negi, so cool. I'm falling for you. After that, Ren and Azuna didn't talk about my ex, and we enjoyed the stands. I had given Kanka a key to my place, so I told her to put it in my mailbox later. I sent a little goodbye message too, but there was no reply. Later, I found it thrown into my mailbox. Well, I must have been the backup or just for fun. Huh, screw you. What's wrong? I haven't made food yet. We're not always here for food. We were worried that you might be sad.
So, we wanted to invite you out for drinks. We were free. Ren, you're in the way.
You came yesterday too, I guess. I'll get ready, so wait here. After Kanka broke up with me, the two of them came to see me more often. I haven't seen them as much after graduating, so this reminds me of the old days. The chopsticks!
Nagi did nothing wrong. That woman has no taste. Idiot, idiot!
I take it back. You guys threw a lot. I was sandwiched between a laughter and a crier. We were in a booth, but we were all sitting on one side. Don't fall asleep. Don't drool. I thought it would be temporary, but they kept coming over. Let's go to bathhouse. Gah!
Shopping! Or choose somewhere that we can wear swimsuits.
Wah! I'm tapping out! Can you not wrestle in my home? And they were more aggressive than before. Meanwhile, Kanka. What? You said you didn't have money yesterday. You didn't pay a cent for a date, and you bought those clothes?
What? I got paid randomly yesterday for boxing. I'm gonna pay for the cafe after this.
What? What pay? You said you haven't gone to the gym at all recently. Something's up.
I'm participating though. I bought the clothes for our date, so it's fine.
Unomi was slowly starting to see holes in Kanka's stories.
Hey, does it bother you?
2 months after breaking up with Kanka, we were at a cafe in the city. And no, we played every week when we were kids, so it's kinda nostalgic. I forgot all the bad stuff. You're trying to help me, right?
No, we're not. We were holding back. In my first year, I was trying to get used to college, and you had a girlfriend.
After I got injured and retired, we didn't get to talk as much. We used to go to the same judo class, so we were always together. I had a lot of chances to teach Ren and Azuna. You two still do judo in college in Azuna. You want to be a judo teacher, right? So cool.
That is thanks to you. I got into this college thanks to you too. Dad and Mom wrote off a future in sports university, but you supported me.
Back then, working at a regular company, I really wanted Nazuna to pursue her desired path. I compiled various reports on sports university options and Nazuna's potential, and handed them to her parents. That's it. Any questions? Also, there's a summary of opinions from judo class affiliates. Got it! I got it! Ah, those were the days. Then I decided to be a journalist and switched to my current job, huh?
So, Nagi-kun's current job is thanks to me. That makes me happy. But I understand. Nagi-kun's words are kind and supportive to those who work hard. Almost like magic.
Nah, I couldn't become an athlete. That's why I just wanted to support hardworking people.
I know. That's why your sincere words reach people. But if something happens, tell me first, okay?
She used to be so small that she could be carried by me. You've grown up, Nazuna. Seeing Nazuna smiling gently. Oh, I realized that this child has also grown up. Don't leave me out! Gah! Nazuna, I haven't accepted you yet. If you're satisfied with things as they are now, I won't forgive you.
Wait! You're so annoying! This was not the time to interfere.
Retraction. It seems both of you still have childish aspects after all. A few more weeks later, I was heading to a boxing gym that Ren's friend ran. Wait, it's the place I came to interview before. I haven't exercised much since I injured my knee. Can beginners do this? Of course! A lot of people come here, from people who want to lose weight to people who want to enter amateur competitions. This time, we're all here to relieve stress.
My judo class told me not to do it because you learn bad habits. Wait. Hey, why are you picking up with me?
I won't let you say you aren't aware. You're irresponsible with your money and say weird things.
Huh? What do you mean weird?
Even the devil would avoid this fight, and that's... The people fighting in front of our destination were Kanka and her boyfriend.
They're causing a scene and they're blocking the entrance.
Fight somewhere else. You're in the way. Huh? Who are you? Kanka's ex? You're in the way. We want to go in, so can you move? But the two of them didn't move, and the man kept talking to me. You went out with her, so you know how terrible this lying woman is.
What?
Or, I heard from Kanka told me that you got fired, so you're unemployed and you're obsessed with her. She said she wanted me to protect her, and I believed her. What? I've been working for the past 2 years and never been fired. I've been writing articles and my name has been in magazines. Wanna check? No, I feel like I can trust you. I believed it and laughed at you. Sorry. Damn it. Ever since going out with her, I've been losing money and getting stressed. Kanka believed that she should be treated out and her financial sense was not good. So I try to cook more or look up places with discounts and cheap prices. I tried to fool her to save money in the past. It was a trick I learned when I had no money, but I wanted to treat Ren and Nazuna. This person heard Kanka's wishes and just paid for her. Of course he went broke. All you do is lie. I bet it was a lie that you've been sending money to your parents. I was dumb for believing you.
Wait! I didn't lie. You're gonna believe him over me?
You heard what I said. I never want to see you again. You better pay back what I loaned you. He left. He never turned back. Let's go in.
Wait!
Oof!
We loved each other. Help me! Be nice to me. Hey! Get away from him! You cheated and made Nagi the bad guy. How dare you! I didn't cheat. We were friends then, and Nagi got mad on his own, so I said that. Huh? You said he was an ex. I didn't. You think you can gang up on me and blame me?
Kanka was adamant that she was innocent. Whatever. I finally get it. You have a habit of lying to make yourself right. But your lies are so bad that you get caught immediately. So, you try your hardest to believe them and think of them as truth. I was listening earlier and thought this. You live at home and you don't send any money. You quit your job and work as a temp. The boxing stuff was also a lie. It's obvious that you have less muscle and haven't been training. As I pointed these out, Kanga's face changed from pale to red and back again. She finally got angry.
How dare you call someone a liar? I've only ever told the truth. Want to test it? If you get a taste of one of my punches, you won't think I've been slacking.
Kanka tried to fight with her fist since her mouth wasn't working. Nazuna and Ren stepped forward.
I don't know if you're an amateur or not, but we've been training. I won't let you touch him.
You guys!
Calm down.
Someone came in to break the tension. She grabbed Kanka's arm and squeezed it. Kai-san?
I thought people were being loud outside the gym. You're gonna hit a random person? Amateur. What? Let go! Ugh, she won't let go.
Of course. Irie Kai was formerly a top pro wrestler.
Nice. You're doing boxing recently? Let's see what you've got. It might have been a show, but I got paid to beat people up. Wanna go?
People started coming out. From the way they were dressed, they were probably coming from the gym. Oh, you're okay, ponytail girl. You were the one causing a scene at the festival. I heard later. I didn't know you were at this gym.
Who?
Are you the fried noodle guy? The people in the city run the festival, so the gym people were also there. You look different from the interviews, so I didn't recognize you. Oh, you meant your friend that goes here. I heard from them. You're Kanka Soba from the boxing gym and the town over. You told lies to the other guests and didn't pay the fees, so you got kicked out. I heard that, so I rejected you when you came with that boyfriend. Then the boyfriend confirmed his suspicions, and that was how that fight started.
What? Everyone treating me like the bad guy. You all suck.
She looked down and moaned. She raised her head slowly. Are you done fake crying? Go home.
What?
Everything you say is so transparent. We can see your true intentions. People won't come near you if you bait them with pity. Kanka yelled and ran away. She yelled something else, but we couldn't hear.
Maybe she still thinks she isn't a liar. Hard to believe, though. No, it's not. People believe what they want to believe. Otherwise, arguments about beliefs wouldn't happen. Just like arguing about the best snack.
Oh, scary. Words hold immense power. She wields them thoughtlessly, so that will come back to bite her. After that, Kanka's compulsive lying got worse and worse. She started saying dumb things at work too. No one trusted her.
Hey, we got a complaint from a customer saying you told her something else? No, the customer...
She caused a huge loss and her contract was cut. She was blackballed and had no prospects. Kanka was abandoned by her friends and family. The only messages she got was about paying back the money she owed.
Hey, I found the article you wrote. People are talking about it at school too.
I've been working as usual. Nazuna and them have been coming over. It was summer again.
Nagi is amazing. There are so many words. Words to hurt people, and words to make people happy.
Yeah, I want to use them to help others.
I like you for that.
That was out of the blue. I've also always
as a man.
Huh?
I like you as a man, dummy.
What? I looked shocked and let out a dumb voice. Nazuna smiled. I had never seen her smile like that before. What a long journey! I did my best! My brother was cheering for us on the veranda to not bother us. He had recently struggled to encourage his friend who lacked confidence, but that's another story.
What's your answer? Yes or no? Okay?
Gah, calm down! Calm down! Words are infinite. You can hurt people, you can save people, like magic. When I speak my mind, put my thoughts into words, I'm careful about each letter. What words do you want to share with someone?
My name is Taiga Washio. I'm 29 years old and work in the business planning department. Alright, this proposal. I have a good feeling about this one. My job is to analyze customer needs and competitors and come up with new products and services to offer. It's a crucial job that can make or break the company. Of course, I take pride in my work, but...
Hey Washio, let me take a look at that proposal of yours.
Ubai-san. That's Takeshi Ubai, my senior colleague. He works in the same department and was supposed to be my mentor. He practically ignored me during my training period. But once it was over, he started to make things difficult for me.
Good work, Taiga-san.
The woman smiling at me is Saiko Fukatsuki. She's 2 years younger than me and my girlfriend. We started dating after I was assigned to be her mentor. Lately, her work hasn't been going well, and she's been confiding in me more often. You look tired. Is something wrong? Do you need help with?
Don't worry, Saiko-chan. I'll take care of this. Come on.
Ubai cuts Taiga off, placing his hand on Saiko's shoulder and guiding her away. He snatches Taiga's proposal with a swift movement.
Don't worry, Saiko-chan. I'll take care of this. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Ubai-san.
Thank you, Ubai-san. See you later, Taiga-san.
Ubai ignored me completely and led Saiko away to his desk. And a few days later, things took an unexpected turn.
Ubai-kun, your proposal this time was excellent, as expected from you.
Thank you, sir. All those sleepless nights paid off.
After Ubai dismissed my proposal, telling me it was completely useless, I was about to rework it. But then, Ubai submitted a proposal that was almost identical to mine, and it got approved. Ubai, with a triumphant smile plastered on his face, shot me a warning glance. Ubai's attacks didn't end there. As I was about to leave work, Saiko and Ubai approached me together, and then...
Taiga-san, I'm sorry, but I want to break up with you.
She suddenly broke up with me. I knew something was off with her lately. Saiko was always popular in the office, and Ubai had been making advances toward her.
Ubai-san's work was highly praised recently, right? He said we should say that we came up with that proposal together.
Ubai used the proposal he stole from me to get close to Saiko and make her feel indebted to him. Wait, that's not right. It was my idea in the first place.
Are you saying that you were trying to sabotage my success? You knew. You knew that I was struggling. That's awful.
That's not what I meant. As your mentor, as your boyfriend, I just wanted to support you. Taiga reaches out to Saiko, but Ubai steps between them, pulling Saiko closer.
Haha, in the end, I'm the one who truly helped her, right? Giving her the credit for a successful project. That's what's best for her.
No, I disagree. I believe in guiding her so that she can stand on her own 2 feet.
Spare me the lecture, rising star.
Taiga flinches, a chill running down his spine at Ubai's words.
You've been getting on my nerves ever since you joined the company and started receiving all the praise. And to top it off, you even snatched Saiko-chan, who I had my eye on. So, how does it feel to have your work stolen, your girl stolen? Pathetic, isn't it? Go ahead and cry if you want to. Not like I'm gonna comfort you, though.
It's true that when I first joined the company, I was called a rising star for the results I produced. But since then, I hadn't had any major achievements to speak of. Saiko probably gained more trust within the department than I ever did. I realized that Ubai had been stealing credit for my work for the past few months, using every excuse in the book. It's just as Ubai-san said. My feelings changed after he helped me achieve success.
Maybe I'm better off with a man who can actually protect me.
Her words hit me hard. All the love I had poured into our relationship, it meant nothing to her. A few days later, I confronted my boss, telling him that my ideas were stolen, but...
That's no way to act just because you haven't been producing results. A capable employee like Furatsuki-kun wouldn't need to steal anyone's ideas. Don't waste my time with such nonsense. Get back to work.
He wouldn't even listen to me. If no one is willing to listen, then there's no point in staying at this company. And so I decided to quit.
Taiga, are you okay? You're drinking too much.
A few days after quitting my job, I called my older brother Daiki, and we met at an izakaya. To numb the pain of losing both my work and my girlfriend, I was drinking more than usual. Sorry, Daiki, just let me be for tonight.
Fine, just try not to overdo it, okay?
I moved out after starting my job, but I'm still close with my brother.
That senior colleague of yours sounds awful. What a jerk. You know, you could always come back home. I'd love to have you back.
Daiki still lives at home with her father. Our mother passed away from an illness when we were young. Dad wouldn't like that. Taiga avoids Daiki's gaze, taking another large gulp of his drink. Daiki frowned sadly. I left home after a huge fight with her father, Taizo. I haven't seen him in years. Stop it! I can't take it anymore. I'm leaving.
Fine, do whatever you want. Hey, Dad, Taiga, stop it, both of you.
2 years ago, after a heated argument with my father, I quit my job and left home. I found a new job and joined my previous company, only to quit again after 2 years. If Dad finds out that I quit my job again, what will he say to me? Daiki desperately tried to stop me back then, but I left home anyway. I feel terrible for burdening my brother, as I was lost in thought, my drunken mind barely functioning.
Oh, that's right. Hey, Taiga, are you free right now?
Huh? Yeah, I've got all the time in the world. As I said that, Daiki flashed a grin and dialed a number on his phone. I stared at him confused. And then, she and Daiki hit me with an unexpected proposition.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Washio-san.
Standing before me was a beautiful woman. Are you my brother's girlfriend?
Haha, no. This is Yuina Imamura. She came to Dad's company for a business meeting the other day.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Yuina Imamura. Your brother has told me a lot about you.
She smiled and introduced herself. And then, she and Daiki hit me with an unexpected proposition. Time flew by, and 6 months had passed since I quit my job.
Taiga-kun, great work! This proposal is excellent.
Thank you, Imamura Shacho. After meeting Yuina through Daiki, I ended up getting a new job at her newly established company, Imamura.
Washio-san, please join my company. I need you.
Back then, she pleaded with me, begging me to join her company. Her passion was contagious, and before I knew it, I had agreed to work for her. Daiki told me that Yuina had asked my father, a control systems engineer, to do some work for her a while back. She learned about the measurement system my father developed and asked him to collaborate with her.
It's amazing how fate works, isn't it? To think I would end up working with Taizo-san's son?
Haha, well, I'm familiar with my father's work, but I don't know if I can be of much help. But he refused. He's planning to close down his company this year, apparently.
Don't worry, you're more than enough. Daiki-san told me that you have the knowledge and skills to excel here.
That's just my brother being his usual doting self.
Yes, I can definitely see that. But about what I was saying...
Just as Yuina was about to say something, I got a call, interrupting her conversation. At Imamura, I started in the planning department, but I was transferred to the technical department once my projects got underway. By the way, Imamura aims to develop agricultural machinery that will be essential in the smart agriculture era. Being acknowledged for my work, it's a wonderful feeling. Being entrusted with important tasks in both planning and technical aspects has given me more job satisfaction than ever before. Meanwhile, at my previous company...
Furatsuki-kun, the sales department just called. They have some questions about the details of your previous proposal.
Details?
Saiko glanced at Ibai, seeking his help, but he just looked away awkwardly.
Come on, not this again. I'm not answering any questions that aren't covered in the materials that guy left behind.
The project that Ibai stole from me was still in progress, and... it seems like things were starting to fall apart. A year had passed since I joined Imamura. Today, I'm on a trip to a certain countryside town, riding the local Love Koi coastal line.
The air is so fresh here. It feels amazing.
And I'm here with my girlfriend, Yuina Imamura. You're right, I'm glad we could come to your favorite town together. In the past year, as we worked together towards a common goal, we grew closer. I finally confessed my feelings and asked her to be my girlfriend.
Have you ever been to this town, Taiga-kun?
Yeah, once. We came here on a family trip when I was little. My mother loved this town.
I see. That makes me happy. This town holds a special place in my heart, too. It's a simple town, but the people are warm, and there's so much nature. Being close to the ocean is another plus.
Yuina looked so happy as she talked about all the things she loved about this town. It made me happy just seeing her so carefree.
There you are, Sarina-ne-san. It's been a while.
Yuina, you came. It must have been a long trip.
She's Sarina Toriyama, a resident of this town. Her maiden name was Imamura, and she's Yuina's cousin.
You must be Taiga-kun. Yuina has told me all about you. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
We're both only children, so we grew up like real sisters.
Sarina-san, who married into a farming family, is a beautiful and kind woman. However...
Yuina, it's been a while. Want to, you know?
You bet. Let's do it.
Wait, what are you two talking about? Yuina and Sarina exchanged glances, a silent understanding passing between them. Sarina's husband, Go Toriyama, wore a look that said, just give up. And then...
This soil feels so good against my skin.
Right? It's the same soil where Gokun and I pour all our love into growing these cabbages. Enjoy!
What? What am I even witnessing right now? To all the viewers of this love comedy manga, sorry for the weirdness and thanks for reading. Go continues working nonchalantly, delivering his meta-narrative with a straight face. After dinner with Sarina-san and her husband, it was already evening. I invited Yuina to join me at a special place. It hasn't changed a bit. This is Lovekoi Coastal Park, a place we always visited during our family trips. It's a famous tourist spot in this town, known for its seasonal flower fields and illuminations. While waiting for Yuina to come back from the restroom, I found myself reminiscing about the past.
Well, if it isn't Washio.
A familiar voice interrupts Taiga's thoughts, causing him to turn around in surprise. Ubai and Saiko stand behind him, a triumphant smirk on Ubai's face.
Long time no see, Washio. I heard you got a job at some low-rate company. Just rumors, though.
What are you two doing here?
You're one to talk. We're on a company trip, you know. Our company, a prestigious one, I might add, treats us to these luxurious getaways. This is just a little detour, though. We're having dinner at a fancy restaurant tonight.
It looked like they really were on a company trip.
Is that so? Well, I'm here with someone important, so please leave us alone.
Someone important? You seem to be all alone. I figure you were on a lonely little soul-searching trip.
I've moved on from what happened between us. You don't have to worry about me.
Don't play tough with me. I know you're still hung up on it.
Losing to me in your career, having your girl stolen, ending up at a dead-end company, you must be miserable.
This guy, no matter what, seemed to revel in seeing me suffer. And if I told you I was miserable, would that make you happy? I'm far from miserable. I'm doing fulfilling work at my current company. Unlike you, my colleagues don't resort to stealing credit and backstabbing each other. Oh, and by the way, are you struggling to fill the void I left after you stole my work? Because I highly doubt that you're capable of handling it on your own.
You! Don't get cocky just because you managed to escape to some insignificant company.
Ibai clenches his fists, his face turning red with anger. Just as Ibai is about to retaliate, a new voice cuts through the tension.
A low-rate company, you say? Is that what your company thinks of us?
Yuina stands behind them, her expression ice cold.
You work for them too? What a shame. He's absolutely useless, isn't he? I bet you're having a tough time dealing with him.
That's absurd. He's an exceptional employee who excels in both planning and technical skills.
Technical?
Are you unaware? His father is a renowned engineer who developed various sought-after measurement systems. And Taiga-san, having witnessed his father's work since childhood, has honed those experiences and knowledge into his own unique skill set. He's a truly remarkable individual.
I see. So that's why. His proposals, those technical details,
They were so oddly specific and difficult to understand.
Those engineers in the sales team, they kept bombarding me with questions about that proposal.
Well, duh. If it's my proposal, you should be able to answer their questions, shouldn't you? I glared at Ubai, and he finally fell silent, defeated. Yuina then stepped in front of me and said,
My company may be a work in progress, but we've been receiving eager proposals from your sales department. We were considering it.
What? Our sales department? You're lying. You can't be serious. Who are you?
It seems like Ubai had underestimated us. Just then, someone came running towards us.
Ubai, what do you think you're doing? This is Miss Imamura, the CEO of Imamura, a rapidly growing agricultural equipment manufacturer. Our entire department has been working tirelessly to secure a deal with them. And you, what have you done?
Huh? Sales department head? You're kidding, right? But Washio said he joined some small-time company.
What are you talking about? Their company's flourishing. The cutting-edge agricultural machinery that Washio-kun designed and developed is making waves in the industry. Washio Taiga, the man you just ridiculed, was an invaluable asset to our company.
No way. Washio accomplished so much?
Taiga-san poured his heart and soul into making my dream a reality. He helped the farmers in my beloved town who were struggling due to the aging population. He achieved it with his knowledge, his skill, and his kindness. If you dare insult him or my company again, you will regret it.
Yuina started this company to help her beloved farmers, and in doing so, she saved countless senior farmers. Ubai and Saiko were left speechless, their faces pale as ghosts.
Miss Imamura, please. Allow us to formally apologize for this incident at a later date. Please.
I'll consider it.
Yuina's voice was ice cold. The sales department head and Ubai paled even further. Saiko, who had been silently listening nearby, wore an indescribable expression, a mixture of disillusionment and despair. We'll be taking our leave now.
Oh, Taiga-kun, wait a moment.
As we were about to leave, Yuina suddenly ran over to Saiko.
You wouldn't happen to be thinking, I want to get back together with you, would you? I'll be the one to make him happy. You're out of the picture now. Goodbye.
I had no idea Yuina had taken such preemptive measures.
Whoa, Imamura Secho can be quite intimidating.
Brother? And Dad? What are you doing here?
Hey Taiga, Imamura Secho contacted me. She asked us to come here today.
Eh? This was news to me. How many years has it been since I last saw Dad? The last time I saw his back, it seemed so large and distant. But now it seemed small. I pretended not to notice the overwhelming guilt and regret that washed over me.
I visited the Toriyamas and saw it. That fully automated farming machine you built.
When was the last time Dad showed any interest in the things I made? After Mom died, Dad threw himself into his work, neglecting me and Daiki.
After your mother passed, I used the excuse of protecting you boys to bury myself in work and run away from my own grief. I didn't pay attention to you or Daiki, made you both feel lonely. I finally realized that when you left in anger. I've been a fool of a father. Taiga, I'm sorry.
Dad's words reminded me of a conversation I had with Yuina. It was at the izakaya after she finished her phone call.
About what I said earlier. It wasn't Daiki-san who told me. It was your father.
It wasn't Daiki who told her I had the knowledge and skills, but Dad. Back then, I couldn't believe Dad would say such a thing. Dad, he'd been watching over me this whole time. After all these years of estrangement, I finally looked into Dad's eyes and smiled. They enraged the CEO of Imamura, causing the deal to fall through. The sales department reprimanded them, and it became a major issue for the company. At the same time, their act of stealing my work and taking credit for my ideas came to light.
I knew something was off. They kept dodging my questions, making my work 10 times harder.
It seems the people in sales and engineering had been suspicious for a while. As time went on, Ubai and Saiko's lies started to unravel. The project took much longer than usual to be commercialized, and it was only thanks to the efforts of the other capable employees that it eventually came to fruition.
You! What have you done?
Of course, their incompetent boss, who had been oblivious to Ubai's schemes for so long, was also held accountable. He was reprimanded for his negligence, and all three of them ended up facing disciplinary action.
Taiga-san was right. There's no meaning in taking credit for someone else's work. What have I been doing?
By the way, Ubai and Saiko broke up after this whole ordeal. Not that it matters. After that, Dad closed down his company and moved to this countryside town, saying he wanted to spend his retirement in a place filled with memories of Mom. He grows Mom's favorite vegetables and aims to live a self-sufficient life. Dad, who'd been working nonstop for years, had a bad back. In his fields, there it was, the fully automated farming machine I developed.
You've made something amazing, Taiga. I'm proud of you.
His kind words and gentle gaze, it was all too much. Tears welled up in my eyes and spilled over.
Look, Dad, look. I made the same thing you did.
Taiga, you're even better at making things than your old man.
Those warm memories washed over me, carried on the sound of waves crashing against a nearby shore. Ah, I see. All this time, I was just lonely and angry, throwing a tantrum. And then the words tumbled out of my mouth. Of course I am. I'm your son, after all. After all these years, I finally made amends with Dad. Daiki, watching us, shed silent tears.
Geez, you two. Finally made up, huh? It's been a long time coming.
I'm so glad you two are okay now. Thank you for bringing our family back together, Daiki.
I've put my brother through so much. I'll spend the rest of my life showing him my gratitude and making it up to him. And to Mom, who's watching over us from somewhere. I want to express my deepest gratitude once more. Yuina, thank you for contacting Daiki and Dad. Thanks to you, I was able to make things right with him.
Well, they're going to be my family too, you know. I just want everyone to be happy.
Yuina and I are finally becoming a family. I want us to be like Dad and Mom. No, I want us to be even better. I want to live a life of giving, not taking. That's what I believe in.
I heard you don't have the money to go on a school trip. So what? It's none of your business. My name is Kazuya Sato. Ever since my father disappeared, my mother, my elder sister, and I've been living a poor but happy life. This classmate of mine is Daigo Mamehara, the son of a company president. As unpleasant as he can be, he never misses an opportunity to look down on me. What does it feel like, being raised in a poor single-parent household? Your life must be miserable. Don't you dare make fun of my mother. Besides, what's that got to do with you? Oh, quit being such a drama queen. I'll get you a tasty treat as a souvenir to help cut down on your dining costs. My classmates laughed along with Mamehara. I felt fury welling up inside me. Daigo's family was rich, and he held a prominent position in the class hierarchy. When the worst guy gains power, trouble is bound to follow. But that's a thing of the past now. I'm currently 27. After graduating from high school, I joined a medium-sized company, and I've been a full-fledged working adult since then. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime! Whoa, great abs, man! Have I really become a respectable working adult? I wonder.
I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. If I hadn't made mistakes, our client wouldn't be so upset.
This is my junior at work, Ryoko Sano. The little performance you saw earlier was my way of covering up for her mistake. Don't worry, I know how diligent you always are. You're bright and gentle. Actually, you're flawless. I need you to make a couple of mistakes here and there, so I can demonstrate my senior skills.
Thank you so much. By the way, how did you handle the situation with the client? I'd like to adopt your approach too.
No, absolutely not.
Why? Is it some kind of secret technique that you can't tell me?
It is, in a way, and I'll be jailed for sure. Anyway, our current focus is to complete the paperwork, isn't it? Come on, let's get it done!
You always work hard into the night. Are you working towards a promotion?
You see, our family doesn't have a father. I feel like I need to work hard to fill that role. It's more about gaining the strength to protect my family, rather than simply seeking a promotion.
Don't make me cry.
Oh, Oh, you're so emotional. Sano started shedding tears like waterfalls. I'm just working hard for the things I love.
Things you love?
I managed to finish work before midnight. Then, I checked my securities account and smirked. I love watching my wealth accumulation grow. I'll treat myself tonight. I'm home. I've got some donuts with me, though Mom might already be in bed.
My dear little brother, welcome home! Get ready for a big hug from your sister!
As I opened the living room door, my big sister rushed towards me with open arms. Whoa, you reek of alcohol. Give me some space.
Why? My hug is a reward for your busy day.
No way. Nobody in their right mind would want a hug from a drunkard like you. This drunkard is Nico Sato, my sister. She has a bit of a brother complex and has a weak spot for alcohol. Nico's expression suddenly darkened as she began to speak.
Ugh, I remembered. There's this annoying customer who's been bothering me at work.
Why not ask him to leave? You're the manager. After the former president retired due to old age, Nico took charge of the coffee shop's management.
Well, there's no need to kick him out, but...
I think you're too lenient on him.
he hasn't actually hurt me or anything.
If he did, you should call the police. You're too soft, Nico.
Am I?
I know what. I'll go and see him myself. If he gets rough, I'll call the police.
Everyone will laugh and say you have a sister complex.
A few days later, I disguised myself and sneaked into Nico's cafe. I looked like an old gentleman from any angle. No one would assume I was a young man in my 20s. My sister even failed to recognize me. Perhaps I have a knack for disguises. Mommy, look at that stranger.
Hush, dear. Don't stare at him.
Strange. That lad saw right through me. He must be the future Sherlock Holmes. I was watching YouTube when all of a sudden, I heard a voice. Ugh! Hey, Nico!
Yes?
This coffee is scalding hot! How am I supposed to drink this?
I'm sorry, sir.
If you're really sorry, go on a date with me. I'll take you to a nice restaurant, then I'll forgive you.
Sir, I don't want to.
You there, hold it! Huh? You are... Huh? Sato? What the hell are you doing here? Mamehara looked surprised for a moment, but as soon as he recognized me, he looked at me in a condescending way. Gosh, this guy never changes. So, are you still so poor that you can't afford decent clothes? I heard you started working right after graduating high school. Right back at you. You haven't changed a single bit. Huh? Got any objections? I'm just telling the truth, aren't I, Mr. Poor? Ew. My patience was wearing thin. I better calm down. I didn't come here to pick a fight. I took a deep breath. Just as I was about to speak back, my sister stepped forward.
He's my brother. Don't insult him.
Huh? You got a brother? I thought he was a weirdo. Nico, I wasn't insulting you. You're a girl. Doesn't matter whether you're a high school graduate or poor. Mamehara's eyes were swimming. Nico shouted back with her shoulders trembling.
That's not the issue. I hate you. Don't you ever come back again.
We made it clear that we would call the police if he stayed. Mamehara was seething with anger. How dare you reject me? You'll pay for this.
Just leave already.
We knew Mamehara was a persistent man. We felt threatened. What's he gonna do to us?
Whatever. Going out with him is the last thing on my mind. That fool. Let's sprinkle salt so he never returns.
Nico, I didn't know you were so brave. Alright, let's sprinkle it all! After that, Nico and I sprinkled the entire bag. 1 month later, my sister was honing her barista skills as usual. She has been practicing every day since high school. But somehow, she seemed unusually determined today. What's up, Nico? You seem extra fired up today.
There's a new cafe opening next to ours. We've got to make sure we don't lose customers.
She was flexing her muscles and smiling. Nico would never lose to a newcomer's shop.
Good luck, Nico. You brew the best coffee in the world.
Mom sipped her coffee. I nodded in agreement. Yeah, you're the best barista. There's no way you would lose.
Aw, you really love me, don't you? Sister complex! Blah, gross.
I just said the same thing as Mom. My sister and I often tease each other, but still, being called gross kind of stings.
Kazuya, the new cafe is open. Let's go check on them.
One day, as I was reading a business book, my sister suddenly popped in. Why do I have to go?
Well, what if they find out that I'm the owner of their rival cafe? Who knows what they would do to me?
You have quite the imagination, Nico. Nothing will happen.
Come on, let's go!
We entered the new cafe and sat on a chair, dumbfounded. It was spacious, clean, and luxurious. It's super stylish.
Well, it might be, but a cafe isn't just about the appearance, you know.
Plus, the coffee is cheaper than ours. It's way too cheap. It's below the cost price.
Ah! They're better than us in everything! Thank you for waiting. Here's the cake and the Blue Mountain #1.
I heard a familiar voice and turned around to see Sano, my junior at work, serving the drinks. She wore a cute maid outfit. Even if I put it mildly, she was adorable. I also feel like we've lost too.
Mr. Sato? And who's this lovely lady here? Did you hear that? She called me a lovely lady. Is she your girlfriend?
No, absolutely not.
Hey, tell her I am.
Shut up, you stupid big sister. After that, I introduced Nico and Sano to each other.
So, you work with Kazuya. It's nice meeting you. It's a pleasure to meet you too. Mr. Sano is very kind and it's a lovely working under him.
Nico was beaming while Sano seemed somewhat nervous. I wonder why.
This cake is delicious. I made them actually.
You're a great cook.
Really? Thank you. I love baking sweets. Mr. Sato, do you remember mentioning that you work for the things you love? That inspired me. I love baking, and now I earn money with it.
That's great. I like the coffee too.
Coffee? Well...
Sano left, and the two of us continued chatting. But suddenly, spying on us, are you? To our surprise, Mamehara appeared from nowhere. He looked smug as he spoke. Mamehara, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm the owner of this place. He wore a slimy smirk on his face. I cursed him in my head. My parents gladly invested some money in me. They were proud of my business plan. My parents, unlike yours, have plenty of money. You're crazy. Are you trying to get back at us because Nico rejected you? I wanted my own castle anyway. Now, I can make money and take you guys down at the same time. It's all working out perfectly. I can't stop laughing. My shop is better than yours in every aspect. We offer high-quality coffee from baristas at affordable prices. The interior is stylish and spacious. When will that shabby shop of yours finally close its doors? I'm looking forward to the day. Mamehara chuckled condescendingly. We felt helpless. A year had gone by since Mamehara's cafe opened. Nico's cafe had lost many customers, and her shop was consistently vacant.
Kazuya, thanks for coming again.
I understand that my presence alone wouldn't make the business any easier, but I had to do something, so I occasionally drop by and order the cake set. It's nothing. I love your coffee.
Kazuya, I really appreciate your kindness, but you don't have to help me anymore.
Huh?
I've tried my best, but I can't manage the finances. The loan has reached 6 million. I hate to admit it, but the game is over for us. There's nothing we can do. Their place is clean and they offer high-quality coffee at a low price. How can we win against them?
My sister forced a smile. The seriousness of the situation finally hit me, even though I should have known it all along. There's something I've gotta do right now! Nico's cafe was already offering her coffee at the best price. How could Mamehara's store manage to provide even lower prices? Rich people like him must have their own exclusive route or something. Darn that spoiled brat. But hey, wait a minute. Hey, Nico, there's something I want to ask you. On my way home, I made a phone call to Sano to ask her for a favor. If my predictions are correct, Mamehara is up to something. Sano, there's a favor I want to ask you.
You can ask me anything.
Next, I had to talk to Mom. Mom, I've been saving money for your later years, but I need to use that money to help Nico now. Mom, I hope you let me use the savings.
Of course. Actually, it brings me back memories. 10 years ago, Nico asked me the same thing to save you.
She did? Mom nodded in silence, her smile reflecting a nostalgic journey into the past. 2 days later, Nico was in her room, crying all to herself.
I'm sorry, Mother. I'm so sorry, Kazuya. I've done everything I can. But there's nothing more I can do.
I slammed her door open. Nico!
Huh? Kazuya?
Get up! Now isn't the time to cry! It's time to fight back! I pulled her hand and ran outside. I'll save your shop, Nico! We arrived at Mamehara's cafe. I ordered the cake in Blue Mountain No. 1 that I had once ordered a year ago. Then I explained every detail of my plan to Nico. From here on, it's a showdown. Here's your cake and coffee. Mamehara brought our drinks, and he whispered in a voice that only we could hear. Nico, if you agree to go on a date with me, I'll save you. How much do you need? That's none of your business. I'll figure that out. You? How on earth are you planning to figure that out, Mr. Poor? I showed him my smartphone screen, which displayed a savings balance of 10 million yen. With this, we can repay all the debt. We don't need your help, Mamehara. Where did you get all this money from? I've saved up, worked hard, and made some investments. It's been a decade since you mocked me in high school. What about you? Still dependent on your parents? Did you ever think that I might be growing too? Mamehara shuddered and lowered his shoulders, unable to accept the situation. So what if you have 10 million? You might be able to settle the debts, but you still won't be able to get your customers back. He raised his head and started barking again. You do have a point. If we can't make enough sales, we might have to sell our shop. But that's only if your shop manages to survive, of course. Huh?
Something's been bothering me all the time. Why can you offer this coffee at such a low price? Is this really Blue Mountain number 1?
I have a connection to a special supplier. Besides, if the beans were different, it would taste different, wouldn't it? You're mixing low-quality beans to the real ones. Huh? Accusing me of something I'm not doing? Show me the evidence, or I'll take legal action against you. Mamihara yelled at us. His angry voice drew other customers' attention, and soon we became the center of attention. A special supplier, huh? Sure, that might be true. But who knows what other shady dealings you're up to? I thrust my smartphone to him once more. Mamihara turned pale as he watched the video. It was evidence that they were blending of 2 different types of coffee beans. You're faking these cheap, low-quality beans as Blue Mountain. That's why you can offer coffee for such a low price. Heh, how did you? My junior works here. I trust her.
Hi, that's me. I recorded that video. I had a feeling something was off with this coffee. Mr. Sato, did I do well?
You did absolutely fantastic. You, damn you. Mamihara looked frustrated. His shoulders slumped.
Mamihara, it's not over yet. This coffee, it's not brewed by a barista, right?
Mamihara's shoulders twitched. What?
Last year, the coffee tasted much more flavorful. Even I wasn't sure about the blending of fake beans. But today's coffee tells me that an amateur brewed it.
How dare you! I'll sue you for this! Nico placed her cup on the table and began tying her hair back.
I'll brew it for you, using the same beans and tools. Everyone here can taste the distinction between a coffee brewed by a barista and an amateur.
Nonsense! Who would want to drink your coffee?
Oh, you're quite the scaredy cat, aren't you?
Fine, let's do it. Mamihara was getting worked up. Nico had done quite a good job.
Who would like to try out coffee brewed by a real barista?
People raised their hands one after another. Everyone was eager to do the tasting comparison, and Mamihara couldn't stop them.
Sano, could you prepare the tools and beans? I don't want anyone accusing me for cheating. Sure thing!
Nico started brewing coffee. Although she was surrounded by everyone, she didn't seem the least bit nervous.
You've ridiculed my brother and shown disrespect to baristas. I won't let you get away with it. This is for you.
Nico served coffee to the people around her. Those who tasted her coffee let out a surprise.
Are these 2 coffees really made from the same beans? This one has such a deep flavor. I wonder why I've been drinking the other one all this time.
I love your coffee!
Ridiculous! You must have done something! Are you still going to make a fuss? Mamihara fell silent. He was sweating nervously. You probably hired amateurs to cut labor costs. Did you turn to your parents for help again, Mr. Richman? How could I? This shop has been in the red every month. I came up with the idea of using fake beans, but the transportation costs really hit me. The only thing I could cut down was labor expenses. My parents yelled at me and said they just wasted money on my stupid plan. Damn it! His parents had ultimately lost hope in him. So much for his recklessness. He couldn't have saved my sister's cafe anyway.
Now it's evident. You served the customers fake coffee. You deceived them, and you have absolutely no right to manage this shop.
Damn you! Mamihara turned to the exit, but the onlookers prevented him from escaping. I saw his shoulders finally sink in resignation. This can't be! Mamihara was faking coffee beans right from the beginning. It seems he had fired the real barista due to financial difficulties. After that, he hired his acquaintance from a confectionery school and had him brew coffee. However, amateurs are amateurs because they lack experience.
He did fake things, but he provided coffee at a low price. Perhaps some people favored affordability over taste.
That's true, but it's sad, isn't it? Later, Mamehara and his acquaintance, the self-proclaimed barista, were arrested by the police. Why me? Things had finally settled down. It's been 6 months since then. Mamehara received a 10-month suspended sentence with 3 years of probation for food falsification. His parents also disowned him. He came down as a penniless criminal, and everyone around him abandoned him. I guess this is what happens when you use money to manipulate people.
Mr. Sato, good evening. Kazuya, you come again. Are you admiring Sano's waitress costume?
Of course not! Someone had taken a video of that tasting comparison, and it went viral. People visited Nico's shop one after another to taste her coffee, and her shop was full of customers. I never thought things would turn out so well. Sano works part-time at Nico's shop on weekends.
Kazuya, I think I can already pay you back 1 million next week.
You don't have to. Remember my school trip in high school? I know you covered up for the expenses.
Huh? How do you know that?
Mom told me. She mentioned that both you and she went around asking for money to cover my travel expenses. You never asked me to repay that money. Now, it's my turn to help you. Just take it.
Well, you might need to save money for wedding and stuff with Sano.
What are you saying?
Mr. Sato, what's up?
Nothing. Go away. I may not be wealthy. I'm just an ordinary guy, living a modest life. I'm fortunate to have a loving family and good friends. My life is as happy as it can be. You finally came to the head office now? I've been here since my first year. Good for you. Well, this is the difference between a college graduate and a high school graduate. My name is Yuto Sanada, 23. This spring, I got transferred from a branch office to the main office of a certain company. I started working here right after graduating high school, so it's been 5 years. Well, please try your best not to be overtaken by this talented me, senpai. By the way, this guy was my classmate in high school, Taichi Funato. Apparently, he graduated from a famous university and was assigned to the head office's sales department this year. Hey, Sanada! I heard you got a job after graduation? So your educational background is high school graduate? Shut up. Leave me alone. Funato has always been like this. I had given up on going to university due to my family's financial situation, so his insensitivity was quite intolerable back then.
Funato-kun, how rude can you get to your senior? Even if you were classmates, you have to use honorific language here, right?
Ah, Hinako-senpai, good morning! Her name is Hinako Sasaki, who is Funato's mentor and is the most popular lady in the office. Well, you look beautiful today too.
Okay, whatever, get ready. I still have some training left to do.
Funato laughs heartily without even listening to her words. It looks like she's having a bit of trouble with him as well.
Sorry, Sanada-kun. I'll lecture him hard later.
No, it's okay.
I've heard rumors about you at the branch office. I hear you're great at your job.
It's not that big of a deal.
You're being humble again. Oh yeah, how about we have lunch together today? There are many things I want to ask you about work.
She said so and invites me out. I had no reason to refuse, so I was willing to accept. Please wait a moment, senpai. Why would you go to lunch with someone like that?
You are still here? I'll get seriously mad.
This guy. I can't help but feel sorry for Sasaki-san. And so my new life at the headquarters began. Well, one day, a few weeks after I transferred to the head office.
Funato-kun, do you have time?
Yes?
I have something I would like to ask you. Do you have any ideas about this?
That's sudden. Said the section chief, looking at Funato's face. She pretends to be calm, but her expression is clearly angry.
A complaint came from our client. Apparently some of the delivered products were defective, but they were left unattended.
Maybe Marumaru Shoji? I responded to the case properly.
That's a big customer. Funato-kun, could you please explain it to me too? In any case, the other party is pissed off. What are you planning to do?
Apparently, things were getting pretty bad. I jumped into the conversation too. Is it a complaint? Please, let me deal with it.
Sanada, you're not in charge of it, but is that okay?
Of course.
Please wait, Chief. I'm in charge of training Funato, so I should... Wait, Sasaki-san. Sanada was the ace of the branch. This would be a good opportunity for Funato to learn from his response.
When she said that, she glanced at me and gave me a small nod.
Then, let's take Sanada to client's office. Funato, you should also take responsibility and accompany us.
Yes, ma'am. The conversation came to an end, and Funato and I immediately went to apologize with our boss. An hour later...
We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused.
Well, you should very much be sorry. It's normal to respond sincerely if there's a problem with the shipped product, right?
No, but I've shipped a new product after that.
That's not what I'm saying. You just sent that thing to me without even a word of apology, didn't you?
I see. So that's what happened. There's no room for excuses. I silenced Funato and bowed my head along with him. We apologized for any inconvenience caused. The person in charge simply ignored the complaint and shipped a new product at a later date. What's more, even after shipping, he did not contact the client and ended the case one-sidedly. I think that was a very sloppy and irresponsible approach.
That's right. That's what I'm angry about.
Handling complaints is an important aspect of customer service. It's important to listen carefully to why the other party is angry and respond accordingly. We apologize for the inconvenience. We should have immediately apologized to you.
Well, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at that guy over there.
He's a new employee. He apparently handled the situation on his own without reporting the situation to any of his superiors. My apologies. And once the other party has vented all their anger, he regained his composure.
I see. Well, I guess it can't be helped if he's a new employee.
We will continue to provide thorough education so that he will never make the same mistake again.
Okay. Well then.
After thinking about it for a while, he turned to me.
Okay, I understand. If you'll be in charge of our company from now on, I'll forget about this case.
Huh?
You are clearly capable, and I'm sure you will do the job properly.
I got it. From now on, I will hand over all the responsibility to Sanada.
Huh? Despite Funato's surprise, the talk progressed smoothly. After that, we finished talking with the client, who had recovered his mood, and we returned to the office.
Phew. I'm glad it turned out well somehow.
Well, thank you for your hard work. Well, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Huh? Funato? I still have plenty of lectures left to do to you. Be prepared.
Chief, you have a face I've never seen before.
Why, of course. If that apology didn't go well, we could have lost an important client.
Good grief. Looks like there's still going to be some issues. I can only smile bitterly, half astonished. In this way, the trouble caused by Funato was temporarily brought to an end.
I heard, Sanada-kun. Not only did you settle the complaint, but the client really liked you.
The next day, Sasaki-san talked to me just after finishing work in the morning. No, that was just coincidence.
But it's really amazing, as expected of you.
She says that and smiles. Then her face suddenly turns serious and...
I've always wondered, if you're so talented, why did you always work at a branch office?
I'm just doing the obvious things. Is it really that strange to not want to come to headquarters?
Yeah. After all, when you think about your career, you would usually want to come to the HQ, right?
I see. Maybe that's how most people think. Why was I at a local branch instead of the head office? It's because the people who took care of me in the first place were there, I guess.
Huh? What do you mean?
I wanted to be there because it was where the people I like were. When Sasaki-san heard this, she was dumbfounded. Actually, I was once asked where I wanted to be assigned, and I wrote branch office instead of the head office. This time, it was the company's orders, so I didn't have a say.
You're really strange.
Is that so? I don't think so myself.
You don't have any desires? You sound even enlightened.
Oh, well, thank you, I guess. When I thanked her, Sasaki-san quickly stood up and said,
But that kind of thinking is wonderful, and I think that's why people trust you. I have to learn from you.
Huh?
Well then, let's do our best this afternoon too. See you later.
Sure. Thanks for your hard work. I looked at her as she leaves. I think Sasaki-san is the nicest one, though. There was a figure watching us from distance. Grr, Sanada, that bastard! He's in a good mood with Sasaki-san. This man has caused so many problems, and yet doesn't seem to show any remorse. I can't forgive him. I'll definitely bury him with my own hands. I finished my lunch and went back to my work without knowing that was going on in his mind. This was about a month later. When I returned to the office after completing my sales rounds, the chief called me into the conference room to talk. Thank you for your hard work, Chief. Do you need something?
Yeah, actually, someone made a huge order mistake for a new customer.
Huh? Isn't that bad? We have to deal with it urgently.
That's right, but here's the problem. Apparently, you are the person who placed the order.
She said so as she pulled out a purchase order form. Huh? I don't remember ordering something like this, though.
Is that so? However, an order has actually been placed from your email address.
When I was told that and checked, my name was indeed listed in the order column.
I thought there was no way you would make a mistake like this. That's why I called you to confirm.
But I really don't remember doing it. Isn't it some kind of mistake?
Since it's so clearly stated, I have no choice but to doubt you.
Oh, no way.
Moreover, the other party even said that they would not accept returns because they had confirmed this multiple times.
The chief said so and put her head in her hands. When I saw that, I also turned pale. Anyway, I'll talk to the other party once. If it doesn't work, I'll take responsibility.
Oh, wait a minute, Sanada-kun. I'll go with you too.
With that said, I hurriedly left the conference room with the chief grabbing her coat too. We took a taxi and headed to the destination.
Let's go in.
Here, huh? I really don't remember doing business with a place like this. I can't help but sigh, but right now, the first thing I need to do is apologize. I decided to go inside the building and ask to meet with the person in charge at the reception desk. Then, after a while, a grumpy-looking elderly woman appeared.
What kind of business do you have today? I think we've already finished talking with you.
We apologize for this inconvenience.
I would like to sincerely apologize for causing this trouble due to a mistake on my part.
When we said that and bowed deeply, the other party thought for a while and then answered.
Apologize, huh? Well, let me just hear it.
Thank you.
All I will do is listen. It doesn't mean I'll accept the apology.
Then she instructs me to go to the conference room. A few minutes later, the other person and I were sitting in chairs facing each other.
So, if you can't apologize so desperately, why couldn't you have done something decent from the beginning?
I have no excuses regarding that.
I don't know how a young person like you came to be in charge of our company, but you must have some experience, right? So why did you make such a simple mistake?
There is no excuse for that. It's all my fault. It was a story that was completely new to me, but there's no point in making an excuse now. After that, I kept apologizing, but...
You're very honest. It's like you're a different person.
She murmurs. The next moment, a knock echoed in the conference room. I was listening to the story halfway through, but was he really in charge of this case?
President? Since when were you there?
Huh? President? My impression of him is completely different from what I've heard. I was wondering if you were actually a different person.
However, all the documents for ordering were written by him.
When the company president heard this, he started thinking, there should be a recording of the phone call when you made the inquiry. Can I check?
Yes, we would like to ask you to do that too. Thank you.
Now, let me show you to the admin office then. Please come here.
And just like that, we were taken straight to the office, and I listened to the recording in question.
Hello, my name is Tanaka from Sankaku Merchandise.
Oh, okay. Thanks for calling.
This voice! What I heard from the audio that was played back was definitely Funato's voice. I continued listening to the conversation for a while, feeling my body tremble with anger.
The number of orders is more than double the usual. Is this really correct?
Yeah. That's definitely fine. It's a bit much, but we'll need that.
It's really okay, huh? Well, we'll arrange it accordingly then.
Yeah. Well, I'm busy, so bye.
After listening to the recording, the chief and I looked at each other in silence.
I'm sorry. The person in charge seems to be a different person.
So, as I thought, huh? What the heck is going on?
I will confirm this once I return to the office, and I will report on this matter at a later date.
I would also like to apologize once again. We are very sorry.
Well, I don't know the circumstances, but please make sure that this kind of thing doesn't happen in the future.
After that, we bowed our heads once again and left the place. So we returned to the office and immediately called Funato regarding this matter.
Funato, could you please explain to me exactly what this is all about?
Well, I don't really know either.
That can't be true, right? The other party has a recording of all the conversations, okay?
Oh, crap. I never thought it would be this big of a deal.
Funato looks visibly upset. Sasaki-san also arrived to add to the blow.
Chief, I checked the security camera footage.
Thank you. So how was it?
It seems that Funato placed the order from Sanada-kun's PC at a time when no one was around.
There's no need to ask about the motive, is there? Were you planning on putting the blame on Sanada and get rid of your rival?
As the section chief approaches him, Funato's eyes wander helplessly, and...
You idiot! The difference in ability between you and Sanada is like heaven and hell. What's the fun in harassing your colleague?
In the first place, you don't even take notes during training. You judge people only by their academic background or title, and you change your attitude according to that. In the end, you even did something like this. I'm really disappointed in you.
What? Even Hinako-senpai? I just wanted you to look at me as a man.
Funato said that, but Sasaki-san gave him the final blow.
I'm sorry, but what's attractive about you? I feel nothing but disgust.
Oh, no way!
That's what it was about, huh? Our company doesn't need people who degrade others. I will report this matter to the higher-up. Do not do anything until the decision is made.
After saying that, the two of them left the room together, so it was just me and Funato left. You get it now, right? Head office, branch office, high school graduate, university graduate. There are more important things in society. You should have noticed that sooner. Is there anything you want to say?
No, nothing.
As a result, Funato was placed on home detention and will be awaiting punishment from the company. After that, I was busy dealing with new projects in addition to my regular work. Well, it seems like you had a tough time. Good job handling all that. It's all fine. I don't know how to apologize for causing you so much trouble.
It seems like the president forgave you this time, but if you do the same thing next time, I won't forgive you, okay?
It seems that they have somehow forgiven us this time. But the real battle to regain trust starts now. And a week later, Hinato's fate after being suspended.
No way! A highly educated elite, got fired?
In the end, the misconduct was not tolerated, and he received the heaviest penalty for a company employee. It'll be difficult for him to get a job again, and his proud academic background will be of no use. Well, after cleaning up all the mess, peaceful days returned to me.
Thanks for your hard work. I guess we can finally take a breather now.
At first, I was worried what would happen, but I'm really glad it settled down.
This is also thanks to your hard work. I'll buy something for you today, so don't hesitate to drink as much as you want.
Sasaki-san says that and smiles. It's not every day that I get a chance to drink alone with the most popular lady in the office. I'm nervous.
But you're really great. No matter who the other party is, you work with them sincerely and end up making them your ally.
Oh, I'm just doing my job.
I respect you. It's rare to find someone so dependable, even though you're younger than me.
Sasaki-san said that and looked at me with a smile, making my heart flutter. And...
But it's not just work that's important. Your private life is also important, okay? For example, this very moment.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come on. What do you think of me? I want you to answer.
I can't help but feel excited as she said that. When you enter the workforce, experience and ability are more important than educational background. But will my experience be useful for the situation I'm in right now? We'll see.